Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm not feeling the best today. I've kind of felt shitty all week and I don't know, I just haven't been very motivated to make a video, but at the same time I really wanted to, so here I am. I'm not wearing my glasses right now because the glare of my lamp and the TV are just like, I don't know, it's irritating me and it just doesn't look good, so I took them off. I can still see. It's fine. So, I kind of wanted to talk about something sort of heavy today, maybe a little depressing, I don't know. But let's start off on a good note. My best friends came over and brought me this. I love to cook, I love to bake, and I love Stardew Valley, so I'm really excited to try this out. So I don't know if we have any other Stardew Valley fans out there, but let me know. Anyway, so I am kind of struggling a little bit this week, I guess. I have recently gone back to AA meetings. For those of you who might not know, which is probably everyone, I was sober from alcohol for over 3 years, and I'm super proud of that time, obviously. And I did end up relapsing back in August. It was like a planned relapse, which sounds really bad, but I'll probably get into that in another video. I definitely went through the stages of, a mental relapse, an emotional relapse, and then finally a physical relapse, and it is what it is. So I have been drinking again since August of 2025, so yeah, there's that. It hasn't been great. I wouldn't say that it's been awesome. It just is what it is, I am taking it one day at a time. But anyway, I went to AA again the other day, and when I was first getting sober, I was really familiar in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, 12-step programs. That was my shit. But after a while, I really wanted to just branch outside of the program. I didn't want the program to be my whole life, and I wanted to just kind of, go back to being like a normal human being. But what they tell you in those rooms is that, if you don't keep coming back, you risk using again. And I don't really want to chalk up my whole relapse to, oh, I stopped going to AA and that's why I relapsed, because that's not what it is, and it's a lot more complicated than that. But I'm sure anyone in those programs would tell you that that's probably what the cause was, and that's fine. But I went back the other day. It was last week. Oh, wait, was it? Sorry. Was it last week? Oh God, I'm getting my days all mixed up. No, I think it was this last Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Was it that recent? Or maybe Monday? I don't know. I should cut this part out, but it doesn't matter. I went a few days ago and met some really cool people. I was shaking. I mean, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I felt like I was a newcomer all over again, and I guess technically I am because I'm within my first 30 days, but I didn't think I would feel so anxious like I was feeling. I was shaking, and I've gone 7 days without my last drink, which is cool. The shakes are gone. I feel fine. But that anxiety was still there, and I was just really hella nervous. And the thing about me at groups like that is I don't really tend to talk that much. I just get really shy. I'm good at talking. I'm sociable, but in big groups like that, when talking is voluntary, something just in me like clamps up, and I cannot like push myself to talk. And when I go to those groups and I don't say a word and I don't talk to anyone, it doesn't really help that much. Like, I like listening to people, they have a lot of good things to say, but when you go and you don't interact with anyone and you don't share how you feel, you're not, for me, I just didn't feel like I was getting a lot out of it, but I made myself talk this time. I didn't say much. I felt really awkward and I felt really shy, and I could feel my face turning red, you know, like I don't know if you guys experienced that, but like I can feel my face getting hot, and I just think to myself, oh, I'm red as a tomato right now, which makes me turn more red, and it's not fun. So, but I did talk, and I had a few people come up to me and you know, wanted to exchange numbers, and I just kind of told them, like, I don't know if I want to do that right now. I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't know if I want to get involved in that level, and I don't expect that I'm gonna be involved at that level, and I don't want to be rude and turn you away, and I don't want to be rude and take your number and be fake. So I'd rather be honest than be fake. So that's what I said. You know, a couple of them insisted, some of the women, none of the men, obviously. They should not be doing that. If you're in a 12-step group and a guy's trying to give you his number, tell him to fuck off. But yeah, so, you know, a couple of women, they're very nice. One of them wrote to me. No, they both wrote to me, actually, this week, and I've replied and been polite, but I just, you know. But yeah, you know, I'm not really kind of sure where I'm going with this whole not drinking for a week thing. I'm not trying to get like permanently sober again. I don't really know what I'm trying to do. I just know that my frequency and amount in which I was drinking was going up by a lot, and it's just not good for you, you know. It's you know, it's nice to have an escape, and it's nice to feel numbed out, but there's consequences to those actions. I mean, the shakes that I would get, the anxiety I would get, my sleep was terrible, my stomach was hurting all the time, you know, my digestion issues were awful. I just had a lot of indigestion, you know, headaches, you know, you just can't have a healthy body, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just dehydrated. I just felt like everything was suffering, and then you know, you have those few drinks and everything's fine, man, like you're good, but it's just not sustainable, and it's not been sustainable for me, and it's getting to a point where it was like affecting me in ways that I wasn't expecting it to. And once it started to do that, I was like, this isn't good. And you know, I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks, but now I'm really trying to just get my ish together a little bit and try and cut back. So I'm challenging myself, you know, can I not drink for a while and not feel the need to drink the second I get that craving? Like, can I feel the craving and sit with it? And something really helpful that I heard the other day, that really affected me today. How did it go? It was something like, the craving will pass whether you act on it or not. And I was like, no shit, I guess, in a way. But I don't know, something about how that was worded, like, changed the way I was thinking about it. You know, the craving will pass whether you act on it or not. So the outcome is the same either way, really. I mean, well, one version is you get drunk, and one is that you don't. But that was kind of besides the point. I wanted to feel the urge to do something, like drink, and then not do it. Because that's hard. I mean, if you have a routine and you're used to doing something and giving yourself what you want at the same time every day, and when I get off from work, I have a drink, and that's what I do every day, that's hard to break, because then you get home and you're like, now what? Like, you know, like some of the fun and the obsession is planning your drink and planning when you're going to use, and just like stuff like that. I don't know. If you're an addict, you probably understand how I feel. But today I wanted a drink. Today I got off. I had a great day. I had a great day at work. I got off work and I thought to myself, I should go get a beer. I'm not drinking liquor, right? It's a beer. A beer's so casual. I can have a beer. I can have one beer and be happy. And then I thought, okay, well then what did you just have 6 miserable days for? If you could just have a beer and be happy, why did you just suffer for 6 days straight? You could have had a beer any of those days too. Why'd you go to AA on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day that was? Like, if you were just gonna have a beer today, you know? And like, I don't know. So I this is not very inspirational or helpful, but I told myself, well, maybe I'll have one this weekend. And something about like allowing it, but not now, you know, like I'm gonna wait. Sometimes that helps me. That doesn't help everyone, but especially in my very first days of not using and not drinking, the first time I ever got sober, I had like little hourglasses. like a 10-minute one, a 20-minute one, a 30-minute one. I had them for weird anyway. I had these fucking hourglasses. Don't worry about it. They weren't for weird reasons. That sounds strange the way I'm saying it. But I had these hourglasses of all different times, okay? And I would flip them because I would tell myself, you can't drink now, but in 20 minutes when this runs out, you can. And then in 20 minutes, the mind-numbing raw, like, I just have to fucking drink right now, like, that wasn't like that. It was like here. And once you get through that and it's here, you're like, well, you know, you don't feel like you should act on it because you're like, well, I didn't act on it when it was killing me, and now I'm just like a little uncomfortable. Like, why did I just suffer that much to give in now? You know, like, I don't know, like, for some reason it just like, it clicks with me. If that clicks with you, cool, try it. If not, just, I'm sorry, I don't mean to try to give out bad advice, but anyway, I just don't know what I'm really trying to do with this whole thing. I've just been in recovery for a long time. I've been dealing with addiction issues for a long time, and, you know, abstinence isn't for everyone. Okay, it's, you know, I believe that abstinence doesn't work for everyone. Sometimes harm reduction is helpful. And there's a lot of people who would argue that against me, and that's okay. Like, I understand. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, for me, abstinence doesn't work, and harm reduction does. So I am just trying to take it one day at a time, as they say in the program. 12 steps is very like, we're getting sober, we're doing the real thing. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that's what I'm doing right now. So I don't want to lean too much on AA. I think some of those people are really cool, and I like the meeting, and I think I could get some stuff out of it. You know, like, I think I could, but I don't want to talk myself out of it. I don't know. Addiction is a really, really tricky beast. It really is. It's cunning, baffling, and powerful, just like they say in AA. And so I don't know. I have to be very careful about being really sure about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to take it day by day. All I know is that I didn't drink today. It's been 7 days, and I'm proud of myself. I'm very happy that I did that. I'm happy I didn't go to the gas station and get a beer. I'm happy I didn't, you know, I'm happy that I'm not falling into the same routine I've had for the last like 6 months. Like, I'm glad I'm trying something different. And that's all you can really do sometimes. So I don't know. I think I'd like to make a video talking a little bit more about how I knew something was wrong, the signs of my mindset, my emotions, and not really what led me to drink, but just the signs of knowing something is not right. Because a relapse, signs of a relapse happen way before the relapse occurs, and that's something I learned in outpatient. I didn't know that. I thought a relapse is when you drink or when you use, and that's a relapse, but it's not. There's signs. There's signs months before it can happen that you can pick up on and you can work with. And you know, I'm a hypocrite saying that because I picked up on the signs too, and I knew what they were, but I don't know. It was really hard for me to do what I needed to do, I guess. And I guess I failed in a way, and maybe that's just how I need to look at it, is that I failed. But I don't know. I'm trying my best, and it's really all you can do. I am probably just going to take it easy tonight, go to bed somewhat early. Tomorrow's Friday. Thank God. I really just want to relax this weekend and just take it easy. I don't know if I'm going to drink. I don't really want to think about that right now. I don't really care, because tomorrow's not promised. Today is all I have. So I'm going to enjoy today. And what happens, happens on the weekend, but I don't know. I think that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I have something fun planned. It's a video that is not mental health or addiction related, although most of my videos on this channel will be. This is going to be kind of like a fun video. It's going to be a little like unboxing video, something silly. I've always wanted to do something like that, so I'll try to upload that when I can. And yeah, for all you guys watching or struggling with an addiction or just, you know, trying to walk that sober path, not really knowing what the hell you're doing with your life. I relate to you. But it's okay. Let's just try to get through this week, okay? Let's just try to slow down, breathe some more, and, you know, just take it easy. Do something fun. Try to limit your screen time, you know? Do something creative. Go for a walk if you're living somewhere that's not below 0 right now. You know, if you are, then maybe stay indoors and stay warm. But other than that, guys, I don't really know what else to say. I hope you guys take it easy, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.